Christie's auction has been hit with a cyber attack.
I feel like it's wild to me that this kind of bidding even did happen over the internet.
We're also maybe forgetting that most people who bid on this or whatever might be going through a third party like a broker or whatever. It's not like you just personally log into the website and be like, I would like to bid $1 million.
I guess how rich people live their lives is just so foreign to me.
RFK Jr. Sues Meta for election interference after they removed a campaign video.
I feel like this story is more embarrassing for him than the brainworms. They cited the First Amendment.
My favorite part was that they asked Facebook's chatbot about it. This seems like coordination between the campaign and the super PAC. So if I was wearing a tinfoil, I am wearing a tinfoil hat. Maybe this is an attempt to distract from the brainworms story. I don't like Meta and I don't like RFK Jr., so let them fight. I'm producer Dave, as the first part of my name indicates. I'm the co-producer of this and the producer of everything else here at Echoplex Media. Is that a good thing? I don't know. You can find all our stuff at echoplexmedia.com and go to the support tab and give me money because I'm a broke ass streamer. I have 2 stories this week, as I generally do. The first one is Christie's auction has been hit with a cyber attack. The website, Christie's website, remains offline as of Monday, May 13th, 2024. That's today. A technology security issue, in quotes, that's what the company called it, shut down the site Thursday, May 9th. There's a temporary site up right now, which reads, "We apologize that our full website is currently offline. We are looking to resolve this as soon as possible and regret any inconvenience. It is unknown what the nature of the security issue is or if any data has been compromised. There's an auction scheduled for Thursday, May 15th that will happen, but only phone and in-person bidding will be allowed. And this will be, they'll be auctioning off over $800 million worth of art." Were either of you planning on buying any art at this auction?
No, I was planning on it, but now that I have to use the phone, no, I'm not gonna.
Well, when they say art, do they include NFTs?
Because, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
NFTs are not art.
What are you talking about? This Bored Ape that I bought. Bored Ape's totally art.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any NFTs. I wonder what kind of information, because they're like, there wasn't much information breached. Like what kind? I can't imagine an auction house like Christie's having much information. I mean, I guess they might have like rich people's American Express black card on file or something.
Something like that.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, I doubt you'd be able to use that if that information leaked.
Right.
I mean, they might have bank account information for transferring for doing wire transfers and stuff like that. So that could be a problem.
I presume that they've contracted this out to someone, hopefully, who encrypted all of this stuff. I can't imagine some guy with like one of those long cigarette extenders that you have and like a little French hat being in charge of all the data security for a giant well-known auction house. I presume it's someone else's responsibility. I presume someone else screwed up here. Like I said, I just don't imagine they do this in-house. I'm curious if the people who are selling the art are annoyed maybe that they're not going to be able to take bids over the internet. I wonder if they're concerned that maybe they won't get as high a price because of the lack of options for viewing and bidding on the pieces of art.
I feel like it's wild to me that this kind of bidding even did happen over the internet. Because like I would think that if you're bidding on something that's like multiple millions of dollars, like you wouldn't use like eBay for that. I draw the line at eBay even like below the price of a car. I know eBay has like eBay auto stuff, but I would not buy a car from a website. You know what I'm saying?
But if you're already familiar with that way? Like if you're already familiar with the piece of art and it's just that you want it, then what would it matter?
I mean, I guess I would want them to have like some assurance that it was actually me putting the bid in. So like at least like my voice over the phone is something that maybe they're familiar with, or like, I don't know. It just seems weird to me that, you would be spending millions of dollars with like, clicking on something in like Google Chrome.
So we're also maybe forgetting that most people who bid on this or whatever might be going through a third party like a broker or whatever. You know, it's not like you just personally log into the website and be like, I would like to bid $1 million. You know, like, I'm pretty sure that there are like intermediaries that are like trusted and well known for the vast majority of the transactions that are happening here.
Yeah, I guess how rich people live their lives is just so foreign to me.
I mean, if you're spending this, why wouldn't you get a broker? Because they're like familiar with the process and whatnot. You just want the piece of art, and if the broker's got their hand in the cookie jar or whatever, you just let them have a cookie, you know, whatever. Yeah. You're not like saving up for 6 months to buy a $30 million painting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are not
pinching pennies so you can afford that fine art.
Yeah. You're not like, well, we're gonna have to stop going out to eat, honey, because I would like that Monet. No, that's not. You know, this is not happening. You might forego a private jet to purchase a Monet or something, but that's very different. I don't know. I thought it was interesting, just like places where you wouldn't think this would be an issue, it is an issue. And I'm just curious, you know, it could be a situation where most people show up in person or have the broker there on their behalf in person anyway, and this isn't a super big deal, and that's why it's going on as planned. You know, because I'm assuming this is some kind of event where they have like parties and meet and greets and dinners, and you know, you schmooze with other art people or something. I wonder if it's like other conferences where people be getting laid. I don't know.
Getting laid at the fine art auction.
Hey man, nope, not going to say that. All right. All right, on to my next story. This is a little more in my general wheelhouse. RFK Jr. Sues Meta for election interference after they removed a campaign video. This is probably going nowhere because the lawsuit cites the First Amendment. The First Amendment covers what the government can do, not private companies. Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act also insulates platforms from lawsuits related to content that they choose to remove. The video wasn't even from the campaign itself. It was from a super PAC, American Values 2024. A Meta spokesperson said that the video was mistakenly blocked and was quickly restored once the issue was discovered. Kennedy's lawyers claim the video's reach is being reduced, and they asked Meta's chatbot about it, and Meta's chatbot said the video's currently being restricted.
Oh, gosh. I feel like this story is more embarrassing for him than the brainworms.
So, yeah, my understanding is that the video wasn't even taken down for any significant period of time, right? It wasn't. And another problem I have here, and I don't know what the legalities on this are, but it was a super PAC, and it seems like he's coordinating with the super PAC if he's suing because they took down a video from a super PAC. I thought they weren't supposed to coordinate in any kind of way at all, actually. And this seems like coordination with the super PAC, if you ask me. But again, I don't know.
There's money in politics?
I don't know the exact like legalities around this, but you would think that it would be the outside expenditure group doing the lawsuit because there's supposed to be an outside expenditure group.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's they cited the First Amendment.
I like my favorite part was that they asked Facebook's chatbot about it.
Yeah.
That's the most embarrassing part. He's like sitting there at his computer being like, I don't know, has Facebook got a chatbot? Ask the chatbot about it.
Also, he's complaining in a legal document that he didn't get enough views on his video. Maybe we should do
not
that.
Even
we
his
should
video.
Sue YouTube.
It's not even his video. He's complaining that a super PAC that is supporting his campaign, but not coordinating, and can't do that. Nope. But that their video didn't get enough views, and I don't even know how he found out about this because they're not really supposed to be coordinating. Like,
all right. So if this video doesn't get 1,000 views, we should sue YouTube.
Are we running for office?
Even threaten it.
Is that what we have to do? We have to run for office and then cite the First Amendment. Okay. Yeah, we got our plan.
This is dumb. Yeah, this is incredibly really dumb. This is one of those videos that I think Devin from Legal Eagle, one of those issues that Devin from Legal Eagle is going to do a really good job covering. This seems like perfect fodder for that guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why not just pretend this didn't happen?
That would be too easy.
I mean, you're talking to the guy who in a divorce proceeding admitted to having a brain worm.
Right. Well, whatever. It ate part of his brain. I mean, but the thing is, like, he's not that, like, he's an attorney, but his attorney is someone, right, who's supposedly like a qualified person. And apparently his attorney asked the Facebook chatbot what was going on. I'm just dying here. Just thinking of just dying. It's like some prestigious law firm. They're like, how do you talk to the Facebook chatbot? Maybe we can get some information from the Facebook chatbot. Yo.
I mean, honestly, that part maybe is reasonable because Meta doesn't really have a customer service line. It's not like you can call and talk to a person. Like, at best, they have like some forms where you can like type something in and send it off to be deleted.
You'd think, that's just there are a couple problems here. Like, a political campaign would probably be able to get a hold of somebody at Facebook. Like a presidential campaign would.
Maybe.
And
like, sure, Biden or Trump, but I mean, this is RFK Jr. The super PAC probably wouldn't be able to get a hold of anybody at Facebook. But somebody out there maybe knows more about this than I do. Maybe I'll ask the councilman because he's done more of this kind of stuff, but this is probably like way out there. But this seems like coordination between the campaign and the super PAC. Seems like it to me, yeah.
Again, I don't know the exact legalities, but that'd be really interesting if this ends up with him with the Federal Elections Commission going after RFK Jr. and this super PAC for coordinating when they're not supposed to be. If that's the outcome here. Again, I don't know. And this is but I just the tech highlights of this are that the video got put back up, and that somebody from Meta said it was put back up like after it was discovered, and that he's talking about the reach of the video being reduced, and it's like, I don't know. That's not really. I don't know. I don't think that's I'm all for like more regulation of these tech platforms, but I'm not sure that the court should be regulating at such a granular level as this is. Like, how many views did this get? And is it illegal for it to get less than, 800,000 views or whatever? Like, is this legally actionable because you didn't get the 875 you thought you were going to get or whatever?
Yeah.
How would that even be like able to be determined?
Right, because then Facebook turns around and goes, nope, you're wrong. You got the 875 that you were asking for. Our mistake. Why wouldn't they just lie? I don't understand. That's a crazy story. I love it. You love to see people doing dumb things. I think one, it's embarrassing. It looks stupid, and two, I think he may have stepped in it as far as the coordination between the super PAC and the campaign, but there may be ways in which a super PAC could share this kind of information with a campaign, but not like coordinate and plan things. I just don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
But that's funny. The article that didn't mention anything about the rules about coordinating. I may ask somebody. I know a couple people who might know, and I may ask somebody. But that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I think that there could be. And this is just me putting on my actual tinfoil hat. This happened suspiciously close to, like you had mentioned, the brainworm story, HK.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So if I was wearing a tinfoil, I am wearing a tinfoil hat. Maybe this is an attempt to distract from the brainworm story.
With another embarrassing story.
Well, this is less embarrassing though, because this is him doing the brain, like getting having a parasite is not his fault, right? Like whatever's going on here is his fault, sort of. Like, not the video being removed. Like, he had nothing to do with it up until he decided to sue everybody, or sue Meta. I don't know. I'd let them fight, I suppose. I don't like Meta and I don't like RFK Jr., so let them fight.
Yeah, no winners is the best outcome here.
Yeah. Everybody loses. The court should just fine all parties involved hundreds of millions of dollars.
Thank you for tuning in to How the Tech Are You. We do this show every week and put it out in 3 segments on YouTube as well as a podcast. If you'd like to check out our other shows, you can do that at echoplexmedia.com. If you'd like to support us, you can do that at patreon.com/echoplex or eplex.store. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and there will be another video right here on the screen for you to check out next. Have a great tech and week.